Paige, when I say this might be the juiciest, most amazing episode of all time, I'm not lying to you. Tell them how amazing this is going to be.
This is about to be the biggest, the largest episode of anything, maybe ever.
Maybe ever. What a time to talk ball. And we're talking football. We're going to be talking so much football. This might as well just be called football.
You might as well just be watching football right
We
now.
might as well just be
That's how
watching
much
football.
football this is.
It's so much football. So much football. SMF. So much football. We're talking Thursday night football tonight. Could be the greatest Thursday night game of all time. Stay tuned. I have some facts for you that will make it seem like it is the greatest Thursday night football of all time. Then we got Saturday night football. Saturday. And guess who's playing? The Bears, Packers, the greatest rivalry in NFL history. And then not only that, it's bowl season, baby. Bowl, bowl, bowl your bowl gently down the bowl.
Yeah, get your spoons ready, you guys. It's
Get
bowl
your
season.
spoons ready, you guys. I'm going to hit you something right now that's going to blow your mind.
Okay.
Thursday night football, the Seahawks versus the Rams. This is the first time in NFL history that two 11-plus wins have ever played on Thursday night football.
That's crazy and also kind of crappy.
It's kind of crazy crappy. Some people would say it's crazappy.
Yeah, you would want a little more rest in between for these teams, but I'm really excited about this game.
This is, when I say this is the best Thursday night football ever, it really is. It statistically is. Rams, Seahawks, both fighting for a division title, both fighting for the first place seed in the NFC. Both are fighting for a bye week in the playoffs. Oh, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby. You want to know something? Go for it.
Did you see what happened to the Rams plane?
I was just about to say that. I was just going to say,
Yeah.
you want to know something that's kind of interesting? The Rams had plane issues.
Yeah, equipment issues on the plane, and then they got like pushed back to leave at like 5 or something. Also, like the weather in Seattle is just a mess right now. I don't know if you've seen, you probably haven't. I'm a Seattle person. There's so much flooding in the state of Seattle. Like towns are being literally washed away right now.
What?
Yeah. And now there's like a blizzard warning for this week/weekend. So the weather is not ideal right now in Seattle. And coming from sunny Los Angeles could be a bit tricky for them.
Oh, yeah. Coming from sunny Los Angeles, that's just a little bit tricky for anybody all the time because, Los Angeles, you guys have nice weather. How about -7 degrees? How about floods with blizzards, Rams? Can you handle that? Can you guys handle that? Your plane can't, apparently, and that's bad juju. All I'm saying, flight issues. What happens in the air? The ball flies through the air. Passing, flight issues. Is there any correlation? I don't know. You be the judge. But I do have some picks for tonight that I'm trying to figure out the way to say what these picks are. These picks are just straight up tonight's the night kind of picks. Does that make any sense to you?
Would you call them locks?
I'm afraid to use that word.
No. So tonight, but they're
No,
tonight's
not
the
about
night.
tonight. Just about, I'm afraid to use the L word, just anytime. But
Oh.
tonight.
I use it way too freely.
And to each their own, they say. But tonight, this is a tonight's the night kind of play right here. Do you understand? You get what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Tonight's the night kind of play.
Okay. Yeah, and go on.
Okay. Sam Darnold, quarterback, Seattle Seahawks. You're familiar with him.
I know him. Good guy.
Good guy. Great guy. Some would say he's a great guy. He needs 567 yards to hit a $1 million incentive.
You think that's all happening tonight?
I don't think it's all happening tonight. That would be sick if it did. But $1 million is a lot. There's 3 games left, right? 3 games left in the season.
Mm-hmm.
His last game of the season, he might be benched because the last game of the season, depending on their playoff status, to keep him healthy for the playoffs. So maybe he only has 2 games left. So 567 yards divided by 2, do the math. That's like 200 and whatever, 270-ish. So he's got to put up some numbers. That's $1 million on the table. That's a lot of money. So I'm saying Sam Darnold more on passing yards tonight based off a little moolah incentive that he's got in the back of his head.
I like that.
Thank you.
That. I always get scared when he throws the ball, but I like that.
Paige, don't ever be scared.
No, I believe in him. It's just like if we could cut back on the interceptions, we'd be golden. But he's done a lot better in the last couple games. games. So I believe in that stat.
Rule number 1 for quarterbacks: just cut back on the interceptions, guys.
Just throw it to your team.
Throw it to your team.
Yeah.
Speaking of teammates for Sam Darnold,
who's going to be catching all of these passes? Gosh, I wonder.
Paige?
Oh, man, I don't know. There's this guy on the Seahawks. Not many people know him. He's kind of underrated in the NFL. Goes by JSN. Last time he played the Rams, I think he had 105 receiving yards, and Sam Darnold threw 5 interceptions that game, I think, or they had 5 turnovers at least. Not a great game, but this man still put up that many yards. Today, his projection is 88.5. The Rams have one of the worst defenses against the pass. This is the best receiver in the NFL. I mean, it's just right out there for the taking. 88.5. That's like his lowest projection all season.
That is pretty low. That feels kind of low.
It feels kind of low. And I mean, I took him last week. He hit. I'm gonna ride with a winner. Always.
Sometimes
give me JSN more than 88.5 receiving yards.
Sometimes all you have to do is just take the play that's sitting right there in front of your face.
Don't make it complicated.
Don't make it complicated. And I'm not making it complicated on this one either. I got another one. But this is another one. It's tonight's the night kind of play. This is a tonight's the night kind of play. Puka Nacua. I don't know if you've heard the news about his brother.
Actually, no.
Got arrested for suspicion of stealing a car that belongs to a Los Angeles Lakers player. So the news on the Nacua family, not great. What does Puka do? Puka seems like a good guy. Seems like a good brother. What's he going to do? He's going to go more on his passing yards, maybe break some single-season receiving records in order to push the negative Nacua news down. Negative Nacua news. In order to push the negative Nacua news down, he's going to go more on his receiving projections so he could push the positive Puka news up. You get what I'm putting down?
Yeah, that one I don't know if I really get behind that as much as your last play. The correlation correlation just like maybe isn't there for me. But all right.
This is Puka being a good brother saying, if anybody Googles Nacua right now, my brother's arrest is going to come up. But what happens when you Google Nacua tonight after the game? They're going to say 235 receiving yards from Puka. That's going to come
235. What if he takes the fall for his brother and he does so terrible that that's all that's in the news?
Listen, your head's in the gutter. My head's up in the stars.
I hope he has a terrible game.
Okay.
So
we're supposed to be a team.
No, I hope he has a terrible game, but I don't think he will because he's a good player. So, but that's unfortunate for me. Um, anyway, another Rams player who I hope has a terrible game, Blake Corum. Uh, the Seahawks defense is great against the rush. Last game, he had 10 yards, I think.
Mm.
And I don't think he's getting any more than that this game. His projection is 38 and a half
Ooh.
against the Seahawks. I don't think so. I don't think so. I am laughing at that. I'm taking less than 38 and a half yards for Blake Corum.
Okay. Paige was Paige was digging through the board today and just finding the projections that seemed kind of interesting.
Right? Is that not high
That
for
seems
him?
a little high. But what can you do? All you can do is play with the projections that are right in front of your face.
Yeah. And we will be putting all these together because last time we took a Seahawks lineup, it won, correct?
Yeah, last time we presented 4 picks, we did go 4 for 4. So if you're seeing this right now, it's probably by the time you're seeing this, it's going to be live on Paige's Play on Dabble. So go copy it.
Yeah.
Nice. And you know what else is we're going from one division rivalry that are fighting for the top spot in the NFC conference to another divisional rivalry that's in fighting for the top spot. It makes me want to cry thinking December 18th, the Bears are fighting for the top spot in the NFC. And they're playing the Packers on Saturday night.
Dun dun
OMG.
dun.
OMG. Now listen,
This.
I know what we're thinking here.
Oh.
As a Bears fan, I am upset that Micah Parsons is not playing in this game on Saturday. I'm being honest. And you might say, EJ, you're crazy. You're nuts.
You're crazy. You're nuts.
I believe so. I believe I am. But I've been dealing with Packers fans my whole entire life. I've been dealing with everybody from Wisconsin yapping my ear off, blah, blah, blah. We own you. We own you. Yeah, whatever. Now, if we do get the win, they're going to be like, Micah Parsons was hurt. Christian Watson was hurt. That's why I wanted the Packers at their full strength. I wanted them to come into Soldier Field. I wanted them to come to Chicago and get punched in the mouth on Saturday night. But unfortunately, that's not the case. What is the case is that we are playing the Packers. We are playing the team that's put in front of us. That's all we can do in the NFL. You play the team that's in front of you in the NFL. You don't apologize for it. You whoever's across the line, you punch them in their face. You shove it down their throats. You get the win. And that's the way it goes in the NFL. Agree or disagree?
I agree. You just play the game that's there.
You play the game that's there. And I want to say something about the Packers fans really quick. Yes, I know you have probably one of the best players in the world injured, and I know Christian Watson is injured as well. He dusted us in game 1. But guess what? Look at that chart that's on the screen right now. The Bears have had the most games missed due to injury this season, and this was before last week, so it's probably even higher this week. But we're 9-3. You see the Bears at the top of that list. Most games missed this season, and we're still 9-3. That's a team that doesn't make excuses.
What is the 240? That's players?
That's 240 games. So like players, like one guy could miss like 12 games, and like another guy, it's all the games added up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So that's a team that's sitting at, well, now they're 10-4, but that's a team that's sitting at 10-4. That doesn't make excuses. So Packers fans, the Bears are in the same boat as you guys. Do we have a player of Micah Parsons' caliber that's injured? No, but we've started games with our 6th-string linebackers and 20th string cornerbacks. So we feel your pain.
It's a team sport. It's a team sport. It takes everybody on the field.
That's right.
I did hear that the Bears are moving their field to Indiana. Is that a true fact.
Listen, so the Bears have been in a stadium dispute for a few years now. Kevin Warren is our president. He's been trying to move the stadium to Arlington Heights, which is a suburb of Chicago, trying to make it a dome, trying to do all these things. Makes me sick to my stomach. I want outside football. I want it in the South Loop, and I want it on the shores of Lake Michigan in December, home field advantage, 3 degrees. I want that. I don't want a dome. I don't want Arlington Heights. Now, he's having issues with the Arlington Heights, getting funding, doing all this. So now he's like, hey, we're going to look at some places in Northwest Indiana now. What do you guys think about that? It's a political move on his part. He's trying to threaten investors. He's trying to threaten the city of Chicago and being like, what if we just move the stadium to Northwest Indiana? What if we just do that? Now that's in play.
So
it's a political move. It's never going to happen.
Do you have to start a petition? Is that
Listen?
Is that what you have to do at this point?
That's what you have to do. He's pretty much trying to start a petition and get private funding for these stadiums. And it's and I'm going to actually start. I'm so glad you brought up petitions again. Petition Paige. That's why we call you Petition Paige.
Yeah, right. I petition for everything.
Petition for everything. I'm going to start a petition saying the Bears need to stay in the city of Chicago. They need to stay at Soldier Field. Let's do a big makeover. Let's do a big makeover. Let's have the red line stop closer to the stadium so we don't have to walk about a half a mile to a mile from the Roosevelt red line stop. Let's have it a little bit closer to the stadium. Let's do that. That's my petition.
Is the stadium kind of like old and run down? Like, is it not a nice stadium?
It's
because I've driven past it and I'm like, oh, that looks cool. Like
it has old bones for sure. It was redone. I can't remember exactly what year it was. Maybe like 2003. So that's the last time any like early 2000s was like when we made our last renovations. It's the layout of it is bad. The layout of Soldier Field is bad. If you want to go to the bathroom, good luck.
Oh no.
Hold it.
Yeah, I feel like people definitely just pee themselves in that stadium.
If you want,
even if the bathroom had zero line, it's the Chicago thing.
You think peeing your pants is a Chicago thing?
Yeah. I don't hear a disagreement.
Listen.
And it would freeze right away, so it's not even like you're gonna get wet.
Yeah, exactly. And it keeps you warm too if you just
see. I knew it.
Yeah, you just keep letting out a little pee through like an hour duration. You won't even get that wet, and you'll stay warm. Anyways, we're moving on from this conversation. That's enough. I knew it. NFL. It's bowl season.
It's bowl season.
Get pee out of your mind, Paige, but get PP back on your mind because we're talking Paige's plays for bowl season. Paige, the floor is yours. Give me a breakdown on this weekend's bowl season. I want the best plays you could possibly give the world right now.
Oh, listen. There's a lot of great games. There's a lot of great players. This is the college football playoffs, and technically the first round isn't bowl games. Weird, but it's fine. We're gonna look at Oklahoma, Alabama, and my favorite quarterback in all of NCAA football, John Mateer. If there was a time for him to run the ball, it would be now. This is his Forrest Gump being chased by bullies, chains coming off the legs. This is when he's going to run the ball. If he has a good game, that could mean trouble for Alabama. But you know what I hate when looking at a quarterback's rushing yards? He gets sacked all the time. All quarterbacks get sacked all the time in college. And I've seen my little dot go green because he hit his rushing yards and then go backwards because he got sacked. So to solve this issue, I am taking more on his longest rush, 14.5 yards. John Mateer, longest rush. It's going to happen. He's gone over that in the last 5 games. He has to run the ball. They don't call him crazy legs for nothing.
They call him crazy legs?
Yeah, or maybe I made that up. But yeah.
They call him crazy
legs. They call him
now,
crazy legs.
Officially.
Yes.
Right
Yeah, everybody calls him Crazy Legs, John Mateer. On the other side of the ball, we have Ty Simpson, and everybody's saying, "Oh, Alabama shouldn't be in. They lost to Georgia. They made it to the SEC championship. Notre Dame should be in." To those people, I say, why don't you shut up and watch some SEC football? Because this is going to be exciting. However, Oklahoma has a great defense. Not gonna deny that. So I'm not gonna look at his passing yards. I'm not gonna look at receiving yards, but I am gonna look at Ty Simpson passing attempts more than 33 and a half. Alabama likes to throw the ball. I think this game could be a little bit more difficult than we think. Bama's going to need to air it out, and he's going to be throwing the ball a lot. I think he had like something like 45 attempts against Georgia. So it's an important game. They're going to be throwing the ball. I don't know if they're going to be catching the ball all that much, but he will be throwing it.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I like where your head's at right now. Longest rush, passing attempts.
Mm-hmm.
I like. I like. I
Thank
might
you.
copy. Continue.
This would be the one to copy. Next we have Miami versus Texas A&M, and if there's one person I don't like, it is Carson Beck. I don't know why.
I feel like
I just
you. I feel like you don't like a lot of people. But go ahead.
This is true. But for this conversation right now, if there's one person I don't like, it's Carson Beck. Um, I didn't like him at Georgia, and I don't like him at Miami. I'm not a Texas A&M fan, but what I do know is that in every tough game Miami had this year, he threw interceptions. USF, when they were ranked 18, he had two interceptions. Florida, one interception. Louisville, four interceptions. SMU, two interceptions. And then in their last game against Pitt, he threw an interception as well. So I have zero doubt that he will be throwing at least one interception this game. So I'm taking more than a half interception. So I'm expecting him to throw one. I think that's kind of simple, and that's not a hate play. I never take plays off of hate. It's just the stats, kind of. And then oh my gosh, this is Tulane Ole Miss, and what I didn't realize, I forgot, Ole Miss has already played Tulane. Do you
This
want to know
year?
what the score was? Yeah,
I'm gonna guess 36-8.
45-10.
Ooh.
But because of the way the playoffs work, Tulane is in it. Um, Ole Miss doesn't have Lane Kiffin anymore, but they do have the rest of their staff. Can they make a run? I hope so. I think so. And I think their quarterback, Trinidad Chambliss, he has to become the leader now. He's the head coach in my head. They have the offense coordinator, defense coordinator, and the quarterback. He likes to run the ball. He ran for like 100 yards last time they played Tulane. And his rushing yards projection is 39 and a half. So I'm taking more. However, there's an old saying in Texas. It's probably in Tennessee. I know it's in Texas. Um, that says it's really hard to beat a team twice. And Ole Miss has already beaten Tulane. I think they're going to win again, just because that's the way football works. But I do think Tulane's going to play a lot better. And they have a player. His name is Shaz. Shaz. And Shaz had like 80 yards receiving against Ole Miss last game, and they only scored 10 points. His projection is 33 and a half receiving yards. I'm taking more. I think this game could actually get a little bit dicey, especially because Ole Miss doesn't have their coach. And when you have a name like Shaz, you have to take him. And then I do have one more pick. This is from JMU versus Oregon. JMU is another one of those teams who gets in because of the way the college football playoffs work, but we're not even going to get into that. Their quarterback, Alonza Barnett the third. I'm sure you've heard a lot about him. He threw for 141 yards against Washington State University. That's not a lot of yards. Do we think he will throw that many against Oregon? Now, I know you're all probably thinking, well, Washington State University, that's one of the best teams in college football, and I would agree with you. Um, However, in their last game against Troy, where they won 31-14, he had 93 passing yards. This guy stinks. Um, his projection is 141 and a half passing yards, and I am taking less. And that is 6 picks from the first round of the college football playoffs. Thank you and good night.
Wow. The execution was flawless. The research was there. I'm going to copy this play on Dabble. Obviously, I wanted to say something. The execution and the delivery on the Texas-Tennessee thing, that was pretty good. That was pretty
See,
good.
I couldn't remember if there's an old saying in Tennessee, it's probably in Texas, or if there's an old saying in Texas, it's probably in Tennessee. But I went that way.
Listen, you nailed it.
Thank you.
At Paige's Plays on Dabble, bowl season.
Spoons, everybody. Spoons.
Oh, bowl season. Spoons. Time to eat. Go copy Paige.
Copy me. Copy that.
Copy that.
Jump inside Paige's brain. Woo.
Jump inside Paige's brain.
That's a scary place to be all day long.
Place to be all day long. Like what I was doing, I was copying you. That's just a classic Dabble copy feature right there. Bada bing, bada boom. That's called a real life Dabble copy.
That reminds me of like my siblings. Stop copying me. Stop copying me. I'm not copying you. I'm not copying you.
Well, it's opposite here. We say keep copying me.
Yeah, keep copying me.
Yeah. Yes. Perfect.
Yeah.
Beautiful. What we're doing next? You're not done yet, Paige. We're still on bowl season. There's a million different bowls going on every single year. And what I want you to do is officially blind rank your favorite bowl games without knowing what's coming next. It could be tradition. It could be who's playing now. It could be the bowl game. It could be the matchup it could be the bowl game with the best name ever. It's whatever you think is the best bowl game. Blind rank them without knowing what's coming next. Are you ready?
Can I ask, is the Super Bowl going to be in this as like a weird trick play?
No.
Okay.
I'm not here to trick you, Paige.
That's exactly what you're here for.
Let's move on. First bowl game. And due to copyright and trademark issues, we have generic photos coming at you. Are you ready? First bowl game is the Pop-Tart Bowl.
Am I ranking these 1 through 5?
You're ranked, yes. 5 being the worst, 1 being the best.
Oh, the Pop-Tart Bowl. This is actually such a good bowl. Who's in it this year? Do I get to look up who's in it?
You can look who's in it.
Okay. I might just go purely off name, though, because I feel like that's...
And you're a Pop-Tart gal.
That's pretty fun. Yeah. I love Pop-Tarts. Okay,
Would you consider yourself Pop-Tart Bowl. A PTG?
Yeah, I'm actually part of the PTG club. We try a different Pop-Tart flavor every weekend.
What a club. Exclusive VIP.
Yeah, you have to get inducted in. Okay, I can't find the Pop-Tart Bowl this year.
How could I get inducted into the Pop-Tart club?
Well, you have to be a gal.
Oh, that's true.
So you can join.
I feel like
BYU. BYU Georgia Tech, the Pop-Tarts Bowl. I'm gonna rank this 3.
I knew it. I knew you were going 3 on that.
You have to. You
ready for the next one?
Yeah.
How about the Fiesta Bowl?
Oh, I love the Fiesta Bowl.
Fiesta Bowl, classic bowl.
I went to TCU Michigan Fiesta Bowl.
It's sick.
It was really fun.
Did you partake
I'm
in
gonna
any fiestas?
yeah, it was actually New Year's Eve.
Oh,
So
what a night for
I think it's always
Paige.
on New Year's Eve. So it's a festive festival. Um I'm gonna go two.
2. All
Yeah, it's a
right.
good one.
I think that is a good one. You ready for your next one?
Hmm.
The Tony the Tiger Bowl.
Now, this is tough because I love cereal. Uh, who's in this bowl?
um, didn't check. I was basing it
Uh,
off of Pop-Tarts, parties, and cereal, so
yeah, I'm not even gonna look. I'm gonna go four.
okay. Okay.
Yeah.
No thoughts. No thoughts. Are you ready for the next one?
Hmm. Hmm.
The Rose Bowl. Look at that. It's literally just a bowl of roses. The
The
Rose
Rose
Bowl, one
Bowl.
of the most classic bowl games every single year in history.
I have a feeling you. I'm putting this at one. It's the Rose Bowl. This
Okay.
used to be the college football championship. This is this is this is number one.
It's the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, but I'm scared of where one five is gonna be. But okay. Number one, Rose Bowl.
And number 5, your least favorite bowl game every single year is the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl.
Ooh,
Paige confirmed Snoop Dogg hater.
I love Snoop. I love Snoop. Who's
Clearly
playing in
not.
this? I do have to see who's playing in this one.
You
Snoop.
you voted Snoop last.
I I hope he doesn't see this. I hope he doesn't watch this episode. Um, who is this a fake bowl?
It
This
is a
is a
real
fake
bowl.
bowl game.
It's a real bowl. I'm a real bowl.
Oh, it's Miami and Fresno State. Yeah, I'll rank that last. Sorry,
Okay.
Snoop. Snoop got a terrible bowl game.
Snoop, you got a terrible bowl game. It's in Arizona though, so who knows? Probably will be a fun time.
I can't
Well,
believe you didn't put the Isleta, New Mexico bowl in.
I was thinking about it, but then I was like you know, your New Mexico connection. I was just like, I'm. I put in Pop Tarts, Fiesta, and cereal. So I thought I was gonna make it hard on you because you're a Pop Tarts, Fiesta cereal gal. But you know, and then the Rose Bowl. So you got pop. It goes from worst to first is Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl, Tony the Tiger Bowl, Pop Tarts Bowl, Fiesta Bowl, Rose Bowl, and I would arguably say you nailed that.
Thank you. I think looking at the teams playing in these bowls, I think that's how it would be ranked as well.
Well, Paige, once again you dominated a blind rankings. I couldn't trick you. Um,
It's called intuition.
and you have it.
That's yep. That's kind of how I make all my picks as well.
Intuition. Paige, is there anything you would like to say to close us out? I'm going to rely on Paige for the ultimate outro of Breakfast Ball episode Ocho.
I'm going to say thanks for watching. Thanks for potentially sitting down and eating a Pop Tart with us.
Mm.
If you haven't, go grab one. Make sure to watch the Seahawks win today. And don't forget your spoons this weekend when you're watching the bowl games.
Goodbye, everybody.